Good evening. On behalf of our faculty in the 8th grade class of 2021, it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 8th grade promotion and recognition ceremony. I'd like to extend a special welcome to all families here today, as well as our USD 290 Board of Education and our district administration. At this time, I'd like to ask that everyone stand and remove their hats for the playing of our national anthem. I want to begin tonight by saying congratulations. Not just congratulations for completing 8th grade, but of course congratulations on enduring through an incredibly difficult year. Between a school shut down to end the year last year, hybrid and remote learning to begin this year, and all of the new operational changes we had to make in the face of a pandemic, this class has been through a lot. Yet, despite it all, we find ourselves able to sit here this evening and celebrate your accomplishments because of the ability of our community to persevere through it all. I'll be honest, this summer while our administrative team was meeting with parents and students and beginning to plan on how to best approach this school year, I was uncertain if we would find ourselves sitting together in this space tonight. However, through the sacrifices made by our students, staff, and families, we find ourselves here tonight ready to celebrate you. You see, it is the sacrifice and perseverance of each individual in this stadium that has brought us here today. The sacrifice of the student in losing some of the experiences that they would typically enjoy in their 8th grade years, such as dances, concerts, and the ability to be spectators at events. It was the sacrifice of the parents who helped their students navigate schooling at home and then later in hybrid. The parent who supported them through difficult times and uncertain times. And the family members who were unable to attend events due to spectator restrictions and were instead limited to watching live streams. And finally, it was the sacrifice and perseverance of our staff who learned an entirely new way to deliver instruction, staff that had to disinfect and take temperatures and do so many things outside the typical scope of their duties. But most importantly, staff who persevered through uncertainty and recognized that their most important job this year was to take care of our kids. That sacrifice, that burden, was not one shared by any one individual, but rather by all of us. And it is only because of all of us that we are able to enjoy this event today. Enjoy this moment. You have earned it. We all have earned it, and we couldn't be more proud to sit here and celebrate you. Thank you.
At this time, I would ask our 8th grade band members in the crowd here to join their colleagues for our first musical performance of the night. To perform Hercules versus the Hydra, please welcome our Ottawa Middle School Band led by Director of Bands, Mr. Mark Paquette.
All right, let's give our band one more round of applause while they find their seats. All right, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Miss Bryn Perry, who will be performing her speech, Life Lessons Down Memory Lane. Welcome, Bryn.
Good evening and thank you for coming out today to celebrate 8th grade promotion with us. Our 8th grade year has been crazy to say the least. We have had many fond memories together, and I'm sure we will have many more. From coming in as little 6th graders struggling to find our way through the building to being 8th graders and ready to move on. Today we are going to go on a walk down memory lane. One of my favorite memories from 6th grade was our first day of school. Does anyone remember it? 'Cause I sure do. I was excited, but I was also super scared. I was scared because maybe I wouldn't remember where all my classes were, or maybe I would be late. We can all learn from our very first day of 6th grade that even if you're nervous, push through and you make it to the other side. My all-time favorite memory from 7th grade was the time my best friend fell down the stairs. It was the beginning of 7th grade. We were walking down the stairs and talking to each other. All of a sudden, I just see people stepping over something. It turns out my friend had fallen and rolled down 4 or 5 steps. She gets up and she's limping, but she just laughs it off. She ended up having a bruise for like 2 weeks after, but hey, she ended up being fine. This is a reminder that if you fall down, don't forget to get back up again and keep on going. My most favorite memory from 8th grade definitely has to be in PE. We were playing dodgeball. Seth and I both have dodgeballs, and we were playing an epic game of chicken. If any of you know me, you know I'm very clumsy, and I end up tripping over my own feet and falling. Of course, this means getting hammered with dodgeballs and being out. This memory shows you that even when life trips you up, don't forget to get back up and laugh about it. I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff for helping us get through 3 years of our lives. You guys gave us one of the best places to make memories. Hold on to your memories while you still have them. If you fall down, don't forget to get back up again. As you move on, please remember, if you trip up, don't forget to laugh it off.
Each year, through the Kansas State High School Activities Association, schools across the state of Kansas recognize one female and one male student for outstanding citizenship. These awards are bestowed upon graduating students who have proven to be our most outstanding citizens. Young people who qualify for the honor meet the criteria in the following 3 categories. The first being respect. Shows respect at all times for the Constitution and those who serve in an effort to sustain freedom. Shows respect for the students and the citizens of the school and community. Respects both public and private property. Shows respect for the student and adult leaders in the school and community, and demonstrates a tolerance and respect for the beliefs and rights of others. The second category is responsibility. Demonstrates the willingness to assume citizenship responsibilities in school and the community. Works to build school pride through active participation in projects that publicize, honor, or beautify the school. Displays good sportsmanship, whether as a participant or spectator, and is friendly toward new students and encourages them to become involved in school activities. And finally, our last category is reverence. Shows reverence, concern, and respect for the well-being of others. Student candidates for this award were nominated and subsequently voted upon by OMS staff. It is my privilege and honor to recognize the 2 Citizenship Award recipients for Ottawa Middle School this evening. Our first recipient is Bryn Perry. And our second recipient is Caleb Hepner. Let's give these 2 another round of applause. Congratulations.
All right, now I'd like to introduce Michaela Testorf, who will be presenting her speech, Perseverance and Grit. Let's give it up for Michaela.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for coming to our 8th grade promotion. We'd all like to thank you for helping us get to the event. Do you adults remember your time in middle school? Do you remember your 8th grade promotion? If you did a speech, I'm probably as scared or as nervous as you were. But I am thankful to share the opportunity to share my middle school experience. There are so many people in this school that'll support us through anything. When I tried out for OHS dance team, and I didn't make it, one person came up to me and said that they were sorry that I didn't make the team. They said that they would have loved dancing with me, and I know many of you have been, she said she would have loved dancing with me. I know many of you have been through disappointments, and there have been people who will help you through those times. OMS faculty and students have always supported us and encouraged us to keep going, even though we might have given up. All of our teachers are kind and caring and make sure you're all right, look down. One of the teachers I learned the most from was Mrs. Chandler, because she always taught us to come to school prepared, which would then prepare us for high school. Mrs. Carson, Miss Van Cleve, and Mrs. Ferguson made their classes fun, but also taught us to use our time wisely for homework. They made sure that we had all of our work done before we got any of those fun days. I'm so grateful that I have all these classmates that are nice and willing to help. When I saw people stumble in the hall, I always saw one of my peers help them up. All of my peers are not like what they think you are. They're nice, kind, caring, and will always have your back. I'm thankful for the support of teachers who have prepared us for high school. I want to thank all of our teachers for encouraging us to do our best, and I know there will be teachers at OH that'll do the same. I'm so glad I have so many classmates that'll bring their kindness with them to the high school, and it will help even more people. Thank you to everyone who has helped us get to this point.
At this time, 8th grade chorale members, please make your way to the track for your performance. Performing Over the Rainbow, What a Wonderful World, our 8th grade chorale, under the direction of OMS choir director Morgan Finch and accompanist Tammy Laird.
All right, let's give our chorale one more round of applause. All right, at this time, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Megan Mace, who will present the Ottawa Middle School 8th grade class of 2021 to the Board of Education. Students, when you come up, you'll take your certificate from a board member, be congratulated by our administration, and then find our seats again.
Jacob Matthew Aber. Nope. Kirsten Elizabeth Allen. Joshua J. Otis. Peyton Wayne Bass. Gwen Grace Beatty. Nyla Danae Bethia. Sorry, excuse me. That's me. Kiera Raylene Bentley. Boston Keith Bloomer. Trevor Leroy Bogart. Lakaya Danielle Bowens. Nikaylee Paige Boyd. Dominic Shepard Brewer. Shane Andrew Brown. Jack Nelson Broyles. Emma Jean Kane. Landon Nicholas Carey. Robert Ryan Carey. Kenley Ryan Carlson. Jerica Keeley Nicole Circo. Peyton Isabel Clare. Mitchell Brendan Cox. Sorry. Sophia Grace Colson. Nevada Michelle Devon. Jasmine Marie Dial. Morgan Faith Dials. Natalia Ruthann Ingleby. Cole Thomas Irwin. Xavier Lloyd Evans. Alex Ann Farrar. Max Michael Ferguson. Seth L.J. Ferguson. Elijah William Fields. Ashton Taylor Finch. Colin Michael Finch. Emma Lynn Fleming. Aaron Jade Fluke. Aiden Charles Foltz. Michael Fortmeyer. Aiden Elizabeth Franks. Bryce Allen Fuller. Kylie Catherine Joy Fuller. Phelan Faye Foltz. Tanea Jolie Funk. Wesley Brian Gambrell. Dakota Lee Goodwin. Ryan Derek Green. Zach Allen Griffin. Catherine Gutierrez Pino. Quincy Allen Haas.
I'm surprised it took that long. Yeah, yeah. It's been on the edge here.
Carrington Elaine Hall. Colin Eugene Harris. Carson James Harsh. Chance Lee Harvey. Amira Michelle Hatfield. Jesse Raymond Heenan. Caleb James Hepner. Carter Douglas Hepner. Lauren Lee Hood. Evan Allen Huff. Cadence Nicole Howard. Evangeline Marie Hughes. Haley Jeanette Hull. Jacqueline Marie Jarvis. Do you want to, can I, okay. Emma May Johnson. Desiree Suzanne Johnston. Landon Lance Jones. Zoe Ann Jones. Trey Aaron Kingsolver. Havoc Alexander Scott Kaiser. Brianna Bell Klug. Caden Roman Knapp. Caden Marcus Anthony Lale. Keegan Elizabeth Lamar. Lexi Joe Likes. Sarah Lucille Lloyd. Melanie K. Long. Mitchell Adam Long. Got paper? Okay. Alejandro Andres Lopez. Jaden LeRae Luna. Jacob Tang Linus. Madeline Jane Mater. Keaton J. Malacote. Devin Michaela Martin. Trenton Charles Martinez. William Richard McCombs. Ashton Lane McCurdy. Cole David McGrath. Caden Grace Miller. Nick Sandra Starr Minter. Dania Janae Mitchell. Jeffrey Donald Millette. Elizabeth Moore. Brianna Marie Mullinex. Gabriel Joshua Myers. Uriel Nahara Pera. Tucker Gale Oaks. Aiden William Osladil. Sylvia Hazel Payne. Dominic Raul Perez. Melanie Perez Mercado. Bryn Abigail Perry. Brody Tobias Powell. Chastity Dawn Powell. Wyatt Davis Powell. Sadie Isabella Price. Kavion Khalid Tariq Rahman. Jaden Dawn Marie Reefus. Alyssa Nicole Reyes. Avi Ray Richardson. Lillian Renee Rogers. Caitlin Beth Rogenkamp. Ashley Renee Sarasik. James Marshall Allen Schmoe. Haley Grace Schultz. Jacelyn Faye Schultz. Madison McKenna Schultz. Legacy Ray Sheldon. Unique K. Sherman. Dante Gavon Sylvie. Devonte Didel Simonelli. Chandler William Sloan. Dustin Randall Smith. Shiloh Ashlyn Smith. Daniel Scott Sorensen. Addison Cheyenne Spencer. Morgan Lee Spickler. Aiden Matthew Stofford. Riley Lynn Stoffer. Blake James Steinball. Miley Page Stump. Mason Vernon Daniel Sutton.
Mason.
Destiny Diane Nicole Taylor. Kay Chastity Renee Taylor. Michaela Lane Testorf. Kaylee Jade Thornton. Quincy Ryan Tobias. Abigail K. Tumberland. Caden Michael Turner. Tristan Brenner Oot. Olivia Faye Walters. Samuel Glenn Walters. Destiny Miracle Christy Ward. Addison Reese White. Madeline Grace Williams. Jamie Brock Winslow. Austin Clay Wooten. Darian Nicole Wright. Luke Matthew Yancey. Erilyn Irene Yowie. Kendra Dawn Yowie. And Callista Joe Zook.
All right, one more round of applause for these 2021 8th graders from Ottawa Middle School. And at this time, it is my pleasure to present to you the Ottawa High School class of 2025. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for joining us and have a wonderful evening.